Over the course of the last couple weeks, we've been working heavily on this program. It's an SDR application where we have a way to look at planes, look at the boats in our area, capture certain frequencies and monitor them. And it's been a really fun project to the point where it has hardware involved and a lot of software. Although I've been kind of running into a few issues and I want to share them with you guys, and maybe you have some decent advice on what we can do to fix them. So the first thing is the fact that the SDR feature and the Python libraries around the RTL-SDR are kind of crap. They're not working very well for me, and I'm just really struggling to get the static to not show up, and for the frequencies to actually kind of boost through and modulate or demodulate properly. So that's kind of one of the biggest things that I'm seeing right now. I have to pretty much break the program constantly to try to fix it, and that part kind of sucks. On the brighter note, I am done with the hardware part. So we're at a point now where we have 3 RTL SDRs and 1 Wi-Fi capture card all in one enclosure, and they're also all connected via one cable. I'm using a Arduino card to go and solder the USB connections for the SDRs and the Wi-Fi card, and then I'm taking that out into a waterproof kind of bulkhead USB-C, and it's great. The problem is that the RTLs all look the same, so I had to go and add a little tool into the program that will let us rename them. So if you're going to be building this yourself, that's going to be something that you're going to run across. The other problem that I'm seeing is that it's not as easy to install as I initially intended it to be, only because for the RTL SDR, if you're using a Windows machine, you need to have a program called Zadig. And on top of that, it needs to be version 2.5, or at least that's the one that I got to work for me. The other ones that I had were just not working. So it's a multi-step process, which is fine because as long as the documentation is good, we'll be fine. But yeah, just something to notate. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. That means that your attention span's not terrible. And just to cover some of the other stuff that are happening on this channel is, one, I just hit 10,000 subscribers, so thank you to all of you. And the Buy Me a Coffee guys have been awesome because I'm able to fund some of the projects. So thank you for joining, those that joined. You guys are amazing. To rattle off some of the other projects that are in the works that you may want to stick around for. The Meshtastic card node is in progress. I have all the parts, just need to film the video. The drone portable remote monitoring system is also in the works. It's almost done, or version 1 is done. I just need to finalize some things with the SWAT team and kind of see how they want things done, but that's all recorded for the most part. The ATAC and Meshtastic integration video, which is a big one, is all written out, just needs to be recorded. I have a great document too that will be distributed that will cover everything as far as how the application works and what all the menus do, so I think that's very important. The last video that I want to work on is how to build custom ATAC plugins using AI. And I think that's also very important because we have a lot of great tools at our disposal now and we need to use them, including Claude. Which brings me to the next part. I had a few people in the first introduction of the SDR application mention, it's like, oh, you're using AI. And to that I say, yes, I am. Because I'm extremely busy, I have a very young family, and if I have a tool or resource that I could use to help me make these videos and make tools for you for free, then I'm going to use them. I don't think there's any shame in that. I don't hide the fact that I'm using AI, and I'm not a software developer. And the last part is that, I have a small family and I'm trying my best to juggle, the need to make these videos for you with my full-time job, but also I want to make sure that I'm spending plenty of time with them. So if I take a while to respond to messages, I apologize. If I'm not posting as much, I apologize also. I have my Instagram and TikTok. I post there more often than YouTube, so feel free to follow along. And thank you again to the Buy Me a Coffee guys. If you want to support these projects, feel free to join. And yeah, God bless. Bye.